You got a foul.
Yeah, it looks like our center referee is going to be calling that a foul.
Yeah.
Looks like there may be a potential injury on the field right around halfway mark. Not really sure what's going on. It could be a cramp situation, something, maybe a slip up. Hard to say.
Yeah, he's up, shaking it off. Good to see.
Looks like nothing too major, so that's good. We'll keep it going here.
It's a cool night, but it is humid, and that leads to kids thinking that they don't have to drink as much water.
Yeah, it can be very deceptive for them, and so
you're
they get dehydrated a little too quick.
Cramping.
Outside back trying to overlap again.
They're almost like a defensive wall. You know, I mean, they're so good with their passing and everything.
Yeah.
It's almost like you get down there and then just whenever they move it down, they almost like a defensive wall. We're just going to let you go this far.
Mm-hmm.
Southwest does move the ball well.
Very well.
I watched them in warm-ups, and there was a lot of one-touch passing, a lot of movement.
Good communication,
spacing.
too. And sometimes the communication, I've noticed, they don't even need to say anything. They just know.
Right.
Because they've been practicing it for so long. It's ingrained in their mind. Potential opportunity here. Oh, good attempt from Jacques Fontenot. He was trying to take a shot on goal, but it was a good defense from the Knights. So it will be a corner kick for the Guardians. Here comes the kick, and the keeper. Wow,
Punch
good
out.
job from the keeper. Coming out.
Double-fisted
Yeah.
punch.
He was not afraid to come out to hit that one away. I like how both teams are using their keepers in both their situations. For the Guardians, I mean, the keeper is not afraid to come out to actually make the play, be involved in play, and try to make something happen. And for the Knights, the keeper here, he's trying to stay back a little bit, just trying to get a good overview of the field, trusting his teammates, seeing them how they move the ball, and I think he's going to make some plays as well. He's probably going to be maybe seeing something, maybe a little deception as well. I wouldn't be surprised.
It's interesting to get a little casual with the pass.
Right.
Yeah, a little too relaxed.
It's interesting to see the styles. I think we can tell that the Knights are a little more tactically and technically sound. But John Paul's matching them with their athleticism.
Yeah, their athleticism and the intensity and using their physicality. They're not afraid to do that. Here's Abear with the ball. Trying to pass it forward, do a little give and go with Foreman.
Get it out wide. Makes that diagonal run down the line.
Here comes the
A little
cross
chip
in.
across. Oh.
Ooh, it just didn't come off the foot of
No.
Candell too well, Peyton Candell. Oh, there's a head back. Okay, all right. Keeper will gobble it up.
Yep. That was some good soccer right there. Both teams. It was defended well.
Very good defense, very good offensive tacks.
Unfortunate for Candell not to move it forward any.
Good move by Fontenot. He may be taking a shot here. Looks like he will, but it goes wide.
And I can't encourage that anymore than to take when the turf is wet like this. Take your shots. You never know how it's going to skip.
And make the follow-up.
Yeah.
That's one thing
sure.
that you really need to understand. Make that follow-up, whoever it is.
It's like basketball, too.
Yeah.
Oh, very much, yeah, for rebounding.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Always be there at the net. Good cross opportunity. I mean,
Basketball and soccer have a lot in common.
Yeah.
In that
your
you're
approach.
doing similar things. You're trying to find space. You're trying to make a run and sometimes you're not making a run for you. You're making a run to pull the defender out for your teammate. So there's a lot of similarities in the basketball game.
That's cool.
every once in a while you even see a pick.
Uh huh. Not like who's going to win, right?
No.
Not that kind of pick. Okay.
Oh, he's got a ball through. Good touch. And a great
Good
save.
job
Oh,
by
wow.
the keeper.
Kick save.
And it just bounces on the outside of the flagpole, so it will be a throw-in, not a corner kick. It was just barely.
That was a great job by the keeper. He kind of, like you talked about earlier, he kind of made a step out to shorten the angle. And
That's right.
And they tried to slot it far post, but he got his foot.
They are. Looks like they're pointing to its corner kick, though.
It's
Pointing
right.
down.
It's right on the corner, right
Okay,
near the corner
I see.
flag. So it'll be a throw-in still, but it was
She's
close.
got to. She would have had to see. Obviously that's why they have the flags to be able to see if the ball crosses in front or behind. And
Abear with some fancy footwork, not able to make anything happen, so he's going to do a little bit of a reset, pop it back out, and try to have his defense have something.
Good
But
steal.
it's a fantastic steal by John Paul Abear. Makes the momentum shift.
give away in a dangerous spot. And try to touch around and impede him with pace. Kept it in, but good defense. Oh, another little cheeky.
Yeah.
He got megged.
Oh, yes, the classic Meg.
Okay, that's something inside that I don't know.
That's right. I was
So-
waiting for you to ask, Chuck.
I'm thinking megalodon, and I know that's not it either.
It's also called nutmegged.
Oh.
Yeah. So ball, you play the ball between the legs of the defender.
Yeah, it's kind of a little.
We'll call that the
Yeah.
wickets.
That's a
wicket.
baseball. That's the baseball term.
Oh, okay. I've never heard of
Basketball, same thing. Yeah.
that. Interesting.
Through the wickets. Well, I guess it's probably baseball. Just it got picked up in basketball the other day.
But yeah, so that's
Meg.
that becomes a badge.
Just
see
a
if we
little
can,
bit, yeah.
If we can meg somebody.
Yeah, that's right.
My daughter used to walk around practice and
That's constantly do that.
Just meg the coaches or the
Oh,
other
yeah.
when they're not even looking.
That's
Just
exactly it. It was always a thing. Always
Yeah,
a thing to
yeah.
do.
And I guess like in football, if you make a run and you fake somebody else, they're breaking their ankle. So
That's
it's the
right.
same
Breaking the
kind
ankle.
of-
Yeah,
gonna
same
be-
concept. Yeah. But you know what it actually taught you people? Be aware. Be
Yes.
aware of your surroundings.
Right.
And so everybody was a lot more hyper alert. Or,
so what you're saying is don't trust anyone. Right? Is that number 3 or 4?
I think it's number 3. I may have lost count on one.
3, I believe. No, I think it is 4 because there was one on this other end.
That's a slow walk over there.
That is a slow ball.
It could be tactically. Let's take our time. Let's shorten the game.
Possibly, yeah.
And you talk tactically, and it's Southwest. I see them more like chess players out here. Very methodical about, real patient about moving it down, waiting for that right one. Like you talked about, even with basketball, you just kind of sometimes you have to kind of back it up and let's try it again.
And
Yeah,
it's interesting to see two different strategies out here
Right.
because you see the physicality from John Paul, the Guardians, and they're just not afraid to get in there and take a hit or two.
As my wife calls that, the bull in the china cabinet approach.
And look, in the high school level, that's it. If you can fill a team with some athletes, they're hard to beat. I mean, they can cover a lot of ground. They're typically fast. They're strong. Get a little bit of technical ability about them, and they're tough. And it takes a good team, time to break somebody down. Talking to one of the coaches earlier from the previous games, and I think this Southwest team has some players that play at another level, play at a club level, and that's in any sport. If you play it more than just the 2 or 3 months that you play during this high school season, you're going to be a lot better than the ones that don't. And
Kind of like the travel ball kind
yep,
of thing.
yeah, that's what it is essentially. And I think you can see that in like I said, in the Southwest team, they have some players that are tactically and technically pretty solid. But again, looks like a bunch of athletes out there for John Paul.
Right, they're so
with
big.
some soccer ability, yeah. With some soccer ability, so this is
It's an interesting matchup to see.
through the first 19, 18 minutes now. It's I think both teams have had some half chances. It's a great save for John Paul, but outside of that, the possession has not led to a lot yet.
Candale tried to play, looks like a little through ball here to number 33. That's Enoch Abear. Too many A-Bears on this team. My goodness. There's about 4 or 5 of them.
And I have seen A-Bear spelled differently, too.
Oh, yeah.
Said the same, pronounced the same way, but
Totally not spelled the same way.
No.
I understand that.
It's pretty good patience on the ball, but almost a giveaway there. But original pass wasn't there, so she held it back. Second game in a row where that's a great ball too. Get to that.
We maybe haven't.
No,
Oh, okay.
She let it roll out.
It was close.
But the second game in a row where we've had one of the females that was holding down one of the defender positions.
That's right.
And is holding her own.
And Genevieve, so this is Genevieve Coward back here for the Knights, and she is doing pretty good work. She's actually kind of commanding.
Yeah.
We can kind of see where the ball's going to go.
They move up. The
Possible
outside.
shot.
Got a
Beautiful
goal.
shot.
It's a
Wow.
left-footed goal for number 10.
Silas Abear with the goal, the shot and goal. That was very well done.
Yeah.
Silas Abear for the Southwest Knights.
It was a good touch on the outside there.
And that started with that win at midfield by one of the defenders and played into the middle. So solid strike.
And like you said earlier, Danny, take those opportunities no matter what. And that was a great time to do it.
Yep.
I mean, he had a great window of opportunity. He placed it just perfectly, got it in the back of the net. That's exactly textbook
beautiful.
right there.
It's one touch pass in there that's a lot of teams would like to have.
Oh, yeah, very much so. There's Silas Abear trying to hit it forward, trying to make something else happen again. Ooh. Rough pass back. But Abear gets it.
Another.
Now he's getting on the outside
Right
foot. He
foot.
takes another shot, but it'll
He's
go wide.
feeling it.
Yeah, he's getting in the zone
Feed
now.
me.
He's ready. He's saying, "Give me the ball. I'm ready to shoot. I'm ready to score."
That's another. You get a basketball player that gets in his zone, and you want to get him the ball.
That's right.
So keep shooting. This is similar. He's feeling it right now.
it's like they've measured up John Paul the Great a little bit.
Yeah, starting to break him down.
Yeah.
Oh, she took a.
Looks like the center referee's going to stop it for a second here.
She took the ball off the neck, but then as she was falling back, the defender kind of clipped her in the back of the head. But she bounced up. I understand his concern with possible head injury. You always got to worry about that. But
In case anybody was wondering, there are 3 A-Bears out there for the Knights,
so
and there is 1 A-Bear out there for the Guardians. So there's a whole bunch of A-Bears all over the place.
So what was that start of play called?
Yes.
that was it was a drop ball.
Okay.
That Southwest had possession when he stopped the play, but he wanted to stop the play to check on the player. So it's still their possession, essentially.
Oh.
So he drops the ball. They begin play from there.
That's what I like seeing about this league, the sportsmanship.
Yeah.
You do not see this a lot in the high school soccer.
No.
There are really a lot of high school sports right nowadays. But the ACEL, I will say, their sportsmanship is fantastic to see.
Yeah,
But yeah, so Chuck, that was the situation down here was a drop ball, so it was just the restart of play.
And we've seen that sportsmanship with ACEL throughout all of their sports that we've covered, all the games that we've covered when they're championship level.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. Almost a nice.
Yeah.
What you call it, a flip back kick, but I don't
It's
know.
a little bicycle kick.
Bicycle kick.
That's it.
Not a great situation to do that in, though.
No.
I wouldn't have done it there.
No.
And he landed kind of awkwardly. On
Yeah,
his
he sure did.
back.
He's going to feel that tomorrow
yeah.
for sure.
Well,
Probably feels it
I
now.
don't know. These are 15, 16-year-old kids.
Yeah. Give him a Red Bull. He'll be all right.
If I did that, I'd be.
Oh,
You
man.
probably had me in
Yeah.
in traction right now. So. Of course, I couldn't do that, so that'd be the difference there.
Of course, you know what they say. Red Bull gives you
That's right.
Throw in here by Southwest.
Cross field.
Yeah,
They're really trying to open up the field.
well, and they play a 3-back, but they bring both, even the outside on the other side comes back. But whenever they go forward, they almost go to a 2-back and get those outside backs
Right, I noticed that.
involved.
Ooh, that was a hard tackle there on Silas Hebert. That was Jacques Fontenot who made the tackle. That looked painful from here. Ow. Ooh. There's a yellow card. That
was
was
our first caution of the night.
That is our first caution of the night. That was I would definitely agree with that
earned.
call.
It was
Yeah, that
earned.
was a little too egregious to come in from that angle that late. I mean, the ball was gone from Hebert.
And that's this one walking across the field right here.
Yeah. Number 42,
42.
Jacques Fontenot.
Looks like is
Only
he the one
one.
that tried the bicycle kick? Just a
Yeah,
second
he
ago?
was, he
Okay, looks
was.
like he's kind of holding his
His
back.
back,
That's what I was
yeah.
looking at. Either that or where's his other arm? Oh, there it
It's
is.
there. The dexterity to get to the middle of your back.
I don't know when I've ever seen that ability. Without assistance, anyway. When I was in the law enforcement in the police academy, my arm reached back there a couple of times when we were practicing handcuffing on one another.
I'd have to have a back scratcher to get back to. It's a couple subs.
Yeah, looks like they're going to come in. Looks like Fontenot's wanting to come back
My
in.
assumption that ACEL rules are similar. Oh,
Silas Hebert with another shot.
strike.
Wow, fantastic goal from
That was-
Hebert. That was,
22 out.
yeah, just about. That
Just-
was freaking far, man. Holy cow.
2 goals.
Laces it on the ground.
That's beautiful. And that's what he needs to do with these field conditions. Hit it right there. That's
Speed.
That's exactly it.
So number 5 came in for Southwest. And the other side over there on the top. I can't see that number right
I
now.
thought it was 30. He was up there earlier.
Okay. I'd go with that. Yeah, number 30. I think we had a sub for.
We did. It was
John Paul.
Fontenot. He came
Okay.
back in.
Okay. Well, 2 quick strikes from, was it Silas?
Yeah, Silas Hebert.
Hey, Bear.
And he's just shooting him from the middle of the field.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you got the whole net to look at from the middle of the field. So
Oh,
you,
yeah,
you
it's,
get a
it's
turn.
easier.
You get a turn, and that's what he's done. He's just been able to find the ball in the middle of the field and turn. And
Too much on that one.
yeah,
Yeah. That was Jean Paul Hebert, the Hebert for the other team. I'm going to get lost on this one, folks. I can't help it, man. Whew.
coming up on just a little under 8 minutes left in the first half. And Knights have so far we talked about earlier was with all the possession they've been able to finally start breaking down. They're getting the ball in the middle of the field and breaking this John Paul great team down.
It's a little clumsy over there in the corner. There may be there's a shot by Jean Paul Hebert for the Guardians, but it gets right to the keeper.
They like that right side.
Mm.
Wonder if they'll appreciate that right side as well on the second half.
Probably, well, maybe so. It's hard to say. I mean, if you're right-footed, you
Right.
kind of want to be on that side to an extent because of how when you hit the ball, it's going to make the ball go a certain angle. It may
Right.
have some certain curve to it, you know. So it just kind of depends. But more than likely, yeah, if you're right-footed, you tend to kind of love the right side a little more.
So that'll put them on the near side of the field going the opposite direction now on the second half here.
Mm-hmm.
Calm in possession back there, playing out of the back.
I'd like to see Desormeaux over here do a little more with the ball. I mean, he had a lot of
Dispossessed.
space. There's Silas, and wow, okay. So the
was-
foul will be called against Silas Hebert, or
Oh, no.
for Silas Hebert, excuse
Yeah,
me.
Yeah.
That was on Lily Mae Fontenot for the Guardians. I'm going to do the quick play here from the Knights. Just get the ball in, get the clock ticking. Just keep on playing. I don't know. Abear was kind of all over
Yeah.
Fontenot on that one. I was a little disagreeing on that one.
Oh, he's in on goal.
John Paul.
And he finishes.
John Paul Abear. There it
Wow.
is.
Just like the earlier. Oh, we got a little gritty going on.
Yeah.
Goal for the Guardians.
Huh, interesting. It was a 2-goal deficit.
Yep.
It's like
Yeah.
we talked about this before.
It's the
Interesting.
worst lead in soccer. Coach Nick gets here tomorrow. Let's talk to him about a two-goal
yeah.
lead. I was talking to Mike Silver, the signer for the referees, and he said the same thing. For a referee, it's they dread a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, it's a nightmare.
Yeah. But that was a good win from him, and he was in on goal from there, and just outpaced and hit
That's
a great
right.
shot.
Use that athleticism and physicality like we were talking about. Fontenot giving it to Abear, so Abear can make the throw in. Abear's just faking it left and right. Didn't know where he wanted to go with it.
Working at that shoulder.
That's right.
Switch the ball.
Oh,
Got dispossessed there. So she's giving him the business, though.
what?
Oh, yeah, she's not afraid to back down. That was good work from Ellen LeBlanc. Just keeping Silas Abear on his toes.
Yep.
I think the Guardians are starting to realize where the key player is for the Knights, and they're trying to shut him down.
Right.
And I think that's how they got their. I think that's how the Guardians got their first goal. They shut down Silas Abear in the middle there,
Right.
and then after he was taken out of the equation, John Paul Abear for the Guardians just went in, took it all away, and scored.
The girl that y'all were talking about on that far side over there, that was giving him the business a minute ago. What's her name again? Oh, my. Look at
Whoa.
there.
Look at that chip! Wow, just a small little chip.
Yes.
That was the ball
From
that got
Hannah
through.
Cowart. Holy cow. She's excited. Look at that. She is so excited.
Scored by
The defender made a mistake on the ball, and it got through because they had stopped running.
That's
and,
right.
The ball got through, and she was able to beat the keeper to the ball, and like you said, a little chip over him.
That's right.
Unfortunate.
He kind of played the angle a little
Yeah.
off too. He didn't get to the angle as well as he should have.
Yeah.
But that other goal or that other player, Chuck, I think that was number 5, Ellen
Yes.
LeBlanc.
Okay.
Yeah. She's right there in the middle.
Yeah. She reminds me of one of the Bernard players plays basketball and softball. We call her Nat.
Yeah.
Because in basketball, she's just all over them. Just stays in their hip pocket.
Bit of a risky play there for Lily Mae Fontenot to come in that hot on the keeper.
She's trying to put him under pressure, trying to get
I don't know.
back within that one goal. A little chip.
Yeah, it was a little too far.
Shot. It's been entertaining so far.
Yes, it has actually. I think the Guardians are. I think they're starting to wake up a little bit after that goal from John Paul Abear. He kind of rallied them, but then number 5, Hannah Cowart for the Knights, she tried to shut him down, but I still think they got some momentum with them. I think the Guardians still have some momentum.
I would agree.
A little over 2 minutes left in the half. It's like a little rain starting to fall a little more right now.
Yeah, we could see it.
Oh.
Bit of a tumble here. Oh, we may have an injury.
Yeah, that was.
She can't. May have come down pretty hard.
Mm-hmm.
That looked like it was Genevieve Cowart
Yeah.
that may have came down on the ground a little too hard.
I think it was clean play. Just
They were
just
both
got
going for the
tangled.
ball.
Yeah, just got tangled up, and unfortunately she was on the bottom of the pile.
I don't know if y'all were pre-warned that I tell jokes every once in
Yeah,
a
we
while.
kind of knew that.
Okay. So you mentioned a name earlier. So I had
Okay.
bad news is I broke up with my girlfriend, Lorraine, because she caught me seeing this new girl, Claire Lee. But
Okay.
good news is I can see Claire Lee now that the Lorraine is gone.
Yes, indeed.
I did not expect that to happen. I was like, where are we going with this question? I was so lost. Oh man.
I was getting it when he started going there because I get the the last name Clear.
Oh, yeah.
I typically get
clearly.
I can see clear. I'll stop singing.
Hey,
Sorry to interviewers.
It's a location. Y'all
good
said
turn. Just couldn't just get through him, but that was a great turn. And the hit.
Fantastic
just
shot.
out.
That was really good.
Yeah.
That was a very good shot, and it was a very good attempt on the keeper. I don't think he got a hand on the ball. It just went
I
wide.
don't think
but
so, yeah. But
that was good work.
there's some rain coming back now.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's starting to.
Because I was going to say,
Hit a
you
little
said
harder.
you said the name, and then the rain seemed to have gone a little bit. I was like, hey, opportunity.
And we're getting started back up here for the Knights. Desormo with the ball. It was a good touch in. You can see that water flying off. That rain's going to cause a major effect. Here comes Silas Abear.
Oh,
Good
what a
through
chomping at the
ball.
bit.
pass.
Somebody on the backside.
He hits it to
couldn't
Enoch
keep it
Abear.
in.
Enoch was not able to keep it in there.
And the other goal scorer, she was that was Hannah Cowart. She was there for the finish. If she could have got another one. Goes Fontenot.
Fontenot again, but
Just
just
missed
missed it. Oh, that's tough. Silas Abear looking for his hat trick here.
He's driving.
Good through ball to Enoch. There's a bit of a trip and stumble. He's calling it, and I believe that's in the box, so this may be a penalty. There's a bit of a stumble. Is that in the box?
It
It
is.
should be.
That's
within the
the
25.
Yeah.
So how far? I mean, I guess that the penalty kicks are a little different.
Maybe he's got it marked here. I don't know. Or is he going to walk it off? Or he's just talking to the keeper. So what's the rule on this, Matt? What's the keeper's got to keep at least 1 foot?
Yeah, preferably both feet on the line, but 1 foot is what's needed, and they can only move side to side.
And a finish.
There's the finish from Enoch Abear, another Abear who has scored. That's the third Abear who has scored in this match.
Enoch Abear. And that will do it for the
And there's the halftime.
yeah.
So the last play of the half takes the score 4-1 for Southwest Knights. Chuck?
All righty. Well, it has been an exciting and quick turnaround into this game, and this game has been fast-paced in itself. Rain's coming down, but still no flashing in the sky. So we're hoping that'll stay off so we can finish this one up and turn around and be ready for tomorrow. My name is Chuck Perkins, joined with Matt Scalfano and Danny Clear here for ACEL Championship. Notice I slow down,
You
right?
do, yeah.
The ACEL Championship soccer weekend for
Coed.
the Coed Varsity
There he goes.
matchups. I'm jumbling words somehow, some way.
It'll
anyway,
work.
We'll be back in just a few minutes.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
We've all seen how quickly things can change. Everything from the world around us to the cost of things we use on a daily basis. That's why we all need someone in our corner to keep our family protected while still watching out for our pocketbook. I'm Jason Hawk with Farm Bureau Insurance. There's no better time than now to complete an insurance review to make sure you're properly covered and not paying too much. Whether it's in our office, at your home, or your place of business, let us help you find peace of mind. If you're in need of your insurance checkup, whether auto, home, or life, talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect your biggest investments.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, The trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
There are some things in life you can fix, and some things are better left to the professionals. When your vehicle has transmission problems, what will you do? Go where you know.
Go where you know, Certified Transmission.
BK Distributors is proud to support high school athletics on 446 Sports. BK is the one-stop shop for trophies, banners, awards, letter jackets, and just about anything award-related. And now, welcome BK Apparel and BK Promotions to the family. For all your spirit apparel needs and anything you need to brand your business. When you think of anything you need with your name on it, think BK. Check them out on Facebook or at bkdistrib.com. BK Distributors, Apparel and Promotions in Pine.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone, day or night, wherever you are or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today.
Time for our red, white, and cool summer event at Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Right now, you can save on a new energy-saving system. No money down, 0% interest, and no payments till June 2024. Call Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing or visit us online.
For a lifetime of the best possible vision, look to Wallace Eye Associates, where our tradition of eye care excellence in Cenla spans nearly 40 years. From your next family eye exam to cataract and glaucoma evaluations, trust your vision to the experienced eye professionals at Wallace Eye Associates. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
At Certified Transmission, you can count on our certified mechanics with over 35 years experience to get your vehicle fixed right and get you back on the road.
Got transmission problems? Go where you know. Certified Transmission.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by two walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Harrell, Certified Residential Appraiser. I am currently a leading provider of appraisal services for mortgage lending, employee relocation, estate planning, and community property settlements. My experience in real estate over the past 13 years and currently serving as president of the Greater Central Louisiana Realtors Association has given me a clear understanding of the real estate world and the ever-changing market we live in today. For any of your valuation needs, give me, Kimberly Harrell, a call.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
We've all seen how quickly things can change. Everything from the world around us to the cost of things we use on a daily basis. That's why we all need someone in our corner to keep our family protected while still watching out for our pocketbook. I'm Jason Hawk with Farm Bureau Insurance. There's no better time than now to complete an insurance review to make sure you're properly covered and not paying too much. Whether it's in our office, at your home, or your place of business, let us help you find peace of mind. If you're in need of your insurance checkup, whether auto, home, or life, talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect your biggest investments.
Welcome back out here to Louisiana Christian University, field of the Wildcats, and we are fixing to get underway. As you see them already right out there at center field. Is that right? Center field? I'm learning the language,
Yeah,
okay?
you got it, yeah.
Almost at midfield. There we go, midfield, to get this one off and going, and here we go.
So we got 35 minutes left. The winner advances to the finals for the ACEL State Championship, Coed State Championship versus what's the Chef Knight? Oh, the Knights. What were they? The Chef
Patriots.
Patriots. Yeah, that's it.
And the loser will still get the chance to play. They get to play in tomorrow's consolation match against Acadiana Homeschool. Was a solid first half from Southwest. They'd started out with a lot of possession, but not a lot of chances on goal. And then I think they just broke them down.
Yeah, I think they started realizing where those holes were and just capitalized on it. They capitalized and started making goals, and they didn't really stop for a minute there.
Right. Some good individual efforts from Silas
Aber, yeah.
And
we got a little bit of a foul call from.
Yeah.
That's against
second card of the night.
Against Lily Mae Fontenot. That's probably for I would say persistent infringement. Yeah, because I think that's her third one that she'd gotten carded for.
So it looks like number 1, Shelby Wyatt, come on and take her place. Yeah, some probably carryover from the first half. She was just trying to get her team back in it, and a little too much. There's a shot. Oh, got a clip in the head out there. Kids playing in the back.
Well, that'll be fun. They'll be feeling that one.
What did we say earlier? Be aware of your surroundings.
That's right. That's right. You got to stay fully aware. You never know what's going to happen.
You might get magged or you might get pegged.
That was a good one. All right, and looks like John Paul trying to get something going on here, but no, not able.
Kind of starting out like the first half did.
Yeah, it is.
Just look like Southwest is trying to just fill them out, and John Paul's some athleticism, just trying to keep them away.
That was a good force by Desormeaux on that far side to go in for the throw-in, to have the throw-in for the Knights.
Number 4, number 5 down the hill. I don't know. I think we lost count. But
oh, yeah, that'd be number 5. Yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm failing on my job over here.
But this time, at least the player didn't go retrieve it. It looks like they got someone. They convinced someone to voluntold, maybe.
There you go.
Yes.
Jacques Fontenot with the ball here.
Back heel.
Yeah. Now, Jacques got to be careful now. Number 42 for the Guardians. He's already sitting on a yellow, so he needs to be very careful with this.
That was off the head of somebody.
Hebert is so good with the ball, knowing where his teammates are.
Oh, yeah.
That didn't count completed passes, but he's completed a lot of passes like that.
Oh, yeah, very much so.
Have to get one of those clickers like the
Right.
umpires have in baseball and softball and click it every time.
Comes Fontenot, number 12. No, Abear. It's
Abear, yeah, sorry, Abear, yeah. You can't go wrong with Abear. I mean, you're probably going to hit one of the names right.
Chances are.
Silas Abear with the ball, driving it down. Oh, he's going to try to go for that hat trick here. Good cross on that
About to
backside.
finish.
Oh, man. Or Desormeaux. That was Desormeaux on that backside there. Man, that goal was open. That had been beautiful. That was a good attempt.
Fontenot was coming back on the field. Wyatt coming off.
Silas Abear with some fancy footwork. He's gonna take it from out
touches,
far.
yeah. Well,
Good. Okay, a little bit of a deflection from number 22 on the Guardians. That's Micah Thomas. So it will go out for a corner kick in favor of the Knights. I want to go back to that previous play. That was a fantastic play from Silas Abear.
I mean, that's soccer. I mean, he was able to drive the ball down the field, get it out wide, play it across, and somebody's coming to fill that space. And I mean, that's just quality soccer.
Oh, very much so. And he wasn't being selfish with the ball either. You know, he was okay with making the cross, having the extra touch to give someone else the opportunity.
Well, he's trusting his teammates, and the teammate trusted him. I mean, to play that ball. Because I mean, a lot of times you'll see somebody do that, and they'll either their teammate will give up on the play and not be there because I think they're going to take the shot. But Desormeaux didn't. He finished the run.
And there's 3 soccer balls on the field now. Jacques Fontenot playing with a little bit of fiery passion out there.
There it is again.
Good job by Coward.
Just one-touch passing.
That's right. To Elijah Abear, over to Silas Abear, who will take it down, passes it back to Elijah Abear, who passes it to the middle where there's a few players. Oh, that was a great touch by the other Abear. That was Enoch. Silas Abear gets the ball again. He's driving it down, but he looks like he's gassing out. Yeah, he's looking like
pulled up a little bit
there.
on that.
Yeah. I think he realized he may have touched it a little too far.
A little heavy on his touch.
Yeah.
Saving some energy.
Not a bad idea. I mean, he's kind of all over that midfield.
Yeah.
Jacques Fontenot trying to get past, and
he likes the
AR calls for the foul.
Yeah.
I mean, initially, I do agree that he probably was pushing a little too much, and he tried to show his hands up to make sure that there was nothing there.
But that ball has a kick on it.
Yeah.
Abear was looking for the space, but he didn't ask for it, and it's not required unless.
Yeah, unless it's asked for.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another one.
Is he going to make it?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
6. Retrieving the one from behind the goal.
That one's going to make it.
7. 6 plus 1 not in play.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Glad we got a counter over here. You got this down.
Right.
You got this down, Chuck.
Now I'm having it categorized.
There you go.
Goes out for a
goal kick.
Goal kick.
Yep.
Guardian.
You'll get it. You'll get it, Danny. Don't worry.
Guardian goal kick.
See, that's why I put the scoreboard with the initials and the names.
That's good. Good. We got a foul here.
Looks like a foul going in too. Ooh, this is a dangerous play. Now it looks like the Guardians are gonna try to front the ball, and the Knights want to get the distance. So
now he asked for the space,
there
and
you
now
go.
he gets it.
He'll get it this time.
This
Which I love doing this on a football field as a referee.
Yeah, sure.
Man, you don't really have to count it. You can just where it is, just
back
10
it up,
from that
back it
point.
up.
There you go. You already know you're at 10 yards away.
But see, as a math person, that's on an angle, not on a straight
Well,
line.
and you can see it's not the full 10 yards.
it's
10
right
yards, but I
around
mean, at
there.
least it's a guide. How about that?
It's pretty close.
Somebody's going to have to do Pythagorean theorem, so I like that.
Oh, that's the teacher
Not.
coming out now.
Yes. My kids are watching this. Oh, gosh, Coach, really?
What a hit.
Fantastic hit from Silas again. That was Silas Abear again. That gives him his hat trick from the free kick going in.
That's froze the keeper and the 2 defenders that were on the line.
That's right.
Nobody
Wow,
moved.
That's impressive. Hard to do that, and he just had perfect ball placement. The Guardians are wanting to play quick here. They're wanting to they are ready. They're getting a little fired up right now. So they're going to have to be careful because that fire may turn into some
Puts them out of place
aggression.
and out of position.
Exactly.
Fontenot with the turn.
Wow, good job.
That was a good turn.
That was a good pass by Owen Hernandez from the Guardians up to Lily Mae Fontenot.
Knights lead 5-1. 25 minutes left.
10 minutes in to this second half. We'll see what the Knights try to do. I don't know if they're going to want to score more or if they're just going to try to play more possession, kill some time. Because now time is the enemy of the Guardians, big time.
He's going to drive in the through ball. A little heavy touch there. A little heavy pass. It's a good switch of the field there.
Juan Hernandez and Desarmo fighting it out. Not able to go up, but it goes out in the Guardians' favor. We're not seeing too much of the defense on the Guardian side. They're starting to play more up. They're not afraid to give up some space here because they need goals.
Yeah.
You need to get the goals in. This is the semifinals. Good touch in by the defender, but ooh.
Yeah. Almost misjudged that one.
Yeah, that was close. And it was a good follow on the Guardians side from John Paul Hebert. Silas Hebert with the ball again, hits it to Enoch Hebert.
Diagonal run, pulls the defender out.
Here comes a possible shot. Ooh, just crosses in front.
Right.
That was close. That was Peyton Candell was there in the middle, waiting for the ball. Just couldn't get to it to make the hit.
Matt, do you remember? I haven't seen an offside call, but it looks like there is offside in this, right?
Yeah, I believe there is. There was one called in the first half.
Was it?
If I
Okay.
remember
That's
correctly.
right. We did. That's right. Sure
Yeah.
did. Okay. I assumed they
That
looked
one
like,
was close.
They
That
looked
one
like
was.
they were playing, that way, but I just couldn't remember. Now I do. But no snowbirding going on, Chuck.
No snowbirding?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm a little lost on that one.
That's a basketball term.
Oh, okay.
So when basketball player stays at one end, the defense, the offense is down at the other end. The other player, you get a rebound, you throw it down, you snowbirding.
Oh.
Or cherry picking.
Yeah, okay, cherry picking. I know that one. I know that one for sure.
Snowbirding for me was a golf term.
Well, look at that footwork. Wow, that was some great footwork. Silas Hebert wanted that one back. Is it over to Elijah Hebert, who gets it back to Silas Hebert. So many Heberts.
Some good touches.
Very good job.
There's the offside.
And there's an offsides call.
Speaking of.
Against Spear.
Needed that offside call. He's just talking about that.
Yep. Got my answer. Could have waited a few more minutes, and I wouldn't have had to ask.
A little too impatient there, Danny.
That's right.
Big shot there. Oh.
Jacques Fontenot getting a little passionate over there.
There's another one going down the hill.
Yep, there we go.
And that was out to the far corner.
Number 14, Abigail Hoffpower coming in, the junior.
15 coming out.
That's Peyton Candell, the freshman.
Who's had a pretty solid night in the back there.
Oh, yeah.
Or up there.
Very much so.
And there goes number 8.
Number 8 for the Guardians is Caden Galley.
No, he's not.
Ball down the hill.
Oh, number 8.
Sorry.
Oh.
Sorry,
my
yeah.
fault. Yeah.
Priorities.
Yeah.
Okay?
Of course, the important stuff here. That's right, Chuck.
Kids, we're not worried about them. No, I'm kidding. Here's another one touch from Mayberry. Just he's so good at that position.
Gives it up a little too easily from Trip Spear. Or Spire. Excuse me. So now Caden Galley gets in, or Gallet, I don't know how to pronounce it, and takes out, bit of a dangerous play there.
That was almost a high kick.
Yeah.
It's not Gullet or Galley or.
You know, and I asked, and I can't remember. So apologies to anybody that.
Sorry, Grandma called Doug. If you have any complaints, call Doug at 446sports.com. Email him. See, he always does that to me.
Yeah.
If you have any bad things to say, call Doug at or email Doug at 446sports.com. Anything great, Chuck at 446sports.com.
There it is.
So that's my turn to get it back on him.
A little shove in the back over here, so we're gonna get a free kick from for John Paul. That's okay. I gave him my name. I gave Doug's name whenever I told him I was here for the broadcast, and they said, well, they said to charge you $50. That's fine. My name's Doug Gann. Just charge it to me.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Put it on my account.
There you go. Put it on the account. That's perfect. Free kick here, and it looks like who was it? John Paul Hebert, who scored the goal in the first half, is going to be taking the kick here. Let's see what he does here. That's what I expected.
That wasn't bad.
Keeper not able to get the ball, though. But it was a good save.
His fingertips, it looked like.
It was diving. That was one of those little like a knuckleball in baseball. It dives and you're in between, caught between the hop and trying to catch it. And
but he went with the safer option. Just get it in. Just hit it out of there. Just boom, get it out. Knights still going with that possession play.
A little bit of a luxury with the lead. So.
Silas Hebert with the ball. Oh, he's going to take that. He loves that right foot, but he's going to shoot with his left foot, and it goes in. Wow, he just kept driving in. No one would pressure him. That's 4 goals for Silas Hebert.
He's doing the
feeding him.
He's feeding him.
Yeah,
he's hungry and he's eating it. And he's
I thought he was
going
to slip it through on the runner, but like you said, nobody really stood him up. So
Right. They need to pressure him, and they
giving
just
him
can't
space.
do it.
And at some point, somebody needed to put a tackle in, but 6-1 lead for Southwest Knights.
Almost halfway at the halfway point to this match for the second half. So if you're the Knights here, Danny, you relax a little more, keep up the pressure. What do you do here?
I mean, I think again, you don't want to. I guess that's the quandary a lot of coaches have. Whether you start building a lead, what's too much, what's not enough. But I mean, the kids are here to play.
Yeah,
it's kind of hard to take the ball out of their hands at some point. But
no, that's a good point.
It can be dangerous too, I think. Sometimes.
Yeah.
If you get too withdrawn.
Right. Well, you see it. You see it in other sports too. If you're not given 100%, that's when you usually are susceptible to an injury or something. So
yeah. I mean, sub in. Don't
yeah,
get me
right.
wrong,
Yeah,
maybe
right.
the starters come out for a bit, right?
If you got the numbers,
Which both teams have good bench numbers here, so they have a possibility. Guardians trying to make something happen. John Paul.
Shot.
Wow.
He's
John Paul Hebert is not afraid to take that shot. He wants to take that shot. And Silas Hebert just going to hit it down to the corner. Try to kill some time there. Looks like the Knights are just. Oh wow! Another shot coming in. Yeah, they're not. They're not afraid. They're going to keep doing it. Silas wants another goal.
He's like a 3-point shooter.
Yeah, he's ready, man. He's getting in that zone.
Going for the double-double.
Steps in the field. He's in range.
That was Abigail Hoffpower who was providing pressure down in the corner. Sorry.
It's kind of like me when I played basketball. I never met a shot I didn't like. So.
Right.
I'm not saying I made many of them, but
There's
I never
another one down the hill.
9, yeah. Number 19 for the Knights, that's Zachary Escude, who's coming in for Desormeaux.
Switching the field.
Just knocks it out.
A little bit of an uncomfortable giveaway. He was not totally comfortable with the ball when he had it.
I agree. And there wasn't much pressure on him either. So
I think he just moved over to this side. So, nope.
Oh, they're going to stop it.
Save.
That's unfortunate for you there.
Can't count that as a save. Right?
I guess I could. We could subcategorize that one now.
Down over on this side.
A little slow to get up. Still down. Taking a knee
out for the player.
Yeah.
I think she was too good to hit that pass. She's played it too many times. So I think she was
Might
trying
have
to
been a shoe too.
help her teammate.
We're on double digits now, by the way, Chuck, and I'm surprised you didn't catch me on that one.
That one she just played out
Yeah.
was
What?
Yeah, it makes it number 10.
Hot dog.
Looky there.
The perfect.
It's the one stat I can keep up with.
That's your job for tomorrow.
Yeah,
Nick
there
can
you
keep
go.
the real stats.
Okay, yeah, we'll keep the other stats.
Add that one to Nick. He's a stat hat.
Looks like an advantage play was called here. Looking at the center referee, he made a motion. Looks like the Knights are just kind of passing back around, but they're getting collapsed on by the Guardians. Yeah,
that was one of the few giveaways from Abear.
A very good give and go opportunity here from Spire and Enoch Abear. Zachary Hensgens with the throw. Silas Abear in the middle. He's just going to control it. Hits it far into the corner.
Finally making his run. But
yeah.
That was pretty good defense there.
Yeah.
Stayed between him and the ball. But
looks like there was a foul call. Yeah, it looks like there was a foul call.
Yeah.
And it'll go right to the other side of the field.
Goal to goal.
Just about.
Ooh, looks like Molly gave him a little
brush.
Yeah. That's a good call. Good word for it. He didn't seem to like it very much.
Not at all.
It's like when I aggravate my dogs, my little chihuahua looks at me and shows me her teeth.
Trying to be the big tough dog, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, my slipper's bigger than you.
So still Southwest just trying to possess. Giveaway there.
Just kill the clock, No rush, no need to push too much. Don't want to overextend either. Kind of concentrate more defensively, but I don't know. I think the kids want to score again. I think the Knights want to get another one in. They're all about the goals.
That's right.
Number 15 going in.
Oh, yes. It looks like that's Peyton Candell.
Number 12 coming out. No, I'm sorry. 52?
14. Oh, 52, yes.
Yeah,
that's
or is it 32?
That's 52. That's
okay.
Elijah Abear.
Okay. Possible night done there. He had a pretty good game.
Yeah. And Elijah, he's an 8th grader.
Oh, wow.
That's impressive. It's impressive from an 8th grader to be like that. It was very impressive from him.
Referee gets out of the way.
Silas Abear hits it over to Enoch. Enoch with the ball. He's going to try to take it on his right foot. Hits it.
Just a little high.
Ooh, just a little high. Did that clip off? No, it looks like it just shanked it pretty far.
Just sailed up.
But we counted another ball down the hill.
That's right. Got 11 on that one.
There we go. Snake eyes. Oh, saved it.
Yep. It's like number 47 is getting ready to check in for the Knights.
27 there.
Aubrey Findley.
That's 47. You're right.
So maybe he's starting to get into his bench and starting to get some of his starters out. You know, it's got a quick turnaround until tomorrow.
That's right, yeah. Maybe give his starters a bit of a rest.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Save him up for the next game.
That's just number 3 coming out.
Yeah, Spire. Spire's coming out. Aubrey Finley's coming in.
So the games are scheduled to start at 10, 12, and 2, I believe, tomorrow, if I've got that correct.
Okay.
I believe so, yes. Well, 10, I believe, is the JV
Yes.
state championship.
3 games tomorrow.
Yes.
Well, we're going to get a shot here.
John Paul Hebert with the attempted shot.
He's never made a shot he didn't like either. So. A little cheeky turn, but a little heavy.
Good job by Genevieve Calvert for the defense.
I'd probably be getting Hebert off the field if I was me, but, you know.
Maybe. I mean, he is controlling a lot of that midfield, too. And he's not afraid to make the plays. But then again, you do want to possibly save that foot and that leg.
Recycle.
That's right.
Play it from the back.
Finley over here.
You can watch these players and tell, like I said, they receive the ball, back foot. You know, they turn to where they're playing it. It's
yeah, their first touches are very well done.
Yeah.
They have very good first touches.
So they do quite a bit of training, you can tell, whether it's through the
definitely
school or they get their own and other capacities.
And look, if you're watching this on YouTube, I'll just give you this little plug. If you're watching this on well, you'd have to be watching this on YouTube because that's where we're sending it to. We'd appreciate you giving us a subscribe, a like, and making a comment. Our comments, we'd love for you to just positive promotion of your team and your player, and just tell them, give a shout out of who you're supporting, and let them see that you're cheering them on. But we really appreciate those subscriptions. It doesn't cost you a penny, but it really does help us out. So.
A lot more than just some soccer. A lot of football for you to watch. Got a foul here.
Oh dear! Is this another card against
she's,
Fontenot?
Yeah,
she's out. Yeah, that's a red card. She will be out of the match. That would be a second yellow card. Oh no, that's unfortunate to see. Wow. Just another persistent infringement.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't think she'd gotten called that much, or was it just that flagrant?
I didn't
think it was as flagrant as he had called, but maybe he's just not liking what he's seeing with her playing.
We're not down there. There could be.
Yeah, that's right. Maybe it's a vocal thing. You know, there is a language.
Yeah, she's trying to stay on. He's just not trying to.
Well, she's not the one, but they tried to sub on for her.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah,
you can't sub in for a.
I thought I saw that a minute ago too, but.
A yellow, when you get a yellow, I'm assuming it looks like that they it's that same similar rule to high school, to NFHS, and that if you get a yellow card, you have to come off the field. That's not common for all other levels of soccer. Even soccer, it's not real common, but apparently at this level in the NFHS. Off the
top crossbar.
Off the bar, but yeah,
that's a nasty kick there.
She had to come off early on the yellow card, but they could sub in. But once you get a red card, you cannot replace that player.
It's time to stop, huh?
Yeah,
that's pretty much fouling out.
Yeah,
if I had to put it in
but
those terms.
then you don't get to. You're playing with 4.
That's right. You are playing down. You wouldn't be playing in that situation.
Yeah.
That would put an interesting twist on basketball.
Right?
That would make it very interesting. Oh, wow. I never would have thought of that.
Another shot from Hebert there. Save from the keeper.
Right.
Or if somebody gets a technical, then.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's really unfortunate to see to happen to Lily May Fontenot. Now, I don't know if she's going to be able to play in the next game.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the rules
That's the
are
questionable
with that.
part.
You know, if it was high school, they'd go take their course, sportsmanship course,
Right.
But I don't know what the rules for ACEL is.
I think it's they follow pretty well the same ones, and unless it's fighting.
Yeah.
You know,
okay.
kind of like with most of the other sports, unless there's actual fighting involved.
So getting Abear or
Silas Abear.
Silas Abear out. Number 23 going in.
Number 23, Jocelyn Findley.
Okay. Another shot. Oh, just over. Abear with a shot just over the crossbar. It was dipping.
Yeah, it was definitely on its way down.
Yeah, based on the number of red cards that you accumulate, the first one though is if that's your first one for the year.
Okay.
It is a sportsmanship course that you can go take online, and you're eligible for the next round or next match.
Okay.
I think accumulation has different weights of whether you have to set or not, but fighting is definitely you're out for the next match.
Oh yeah,
So
that one's your not.
So at the end of the match, the ref doesn't sign the back of it and give to you, and you end up with a full deck or like baseball cards, trading cards,
collectibles.
Collector cards, yeah. That'd be interesting.
That
That'd
would
fun.
be. See.
Yeah. Now I have seen some of the pros. They'll bring their own cards out there and show them to the referees, but that's usually not a good idea to do.
Yeah. When you know you're done, just add, make them laugh a little bit.
Yeah, well that too. You can do it for fun. That's where it gets very interesting.
So some of the subs here for Southwest getting to participate, and still quality's not dropping a lot.
I think the intensity just rose up a bit after that red card.
Yeah.
But you don't, as a referee, that's very tough. It's a tough situation to be in.
Yeah.
You don't want to increase the intensity with your presence, which our center referee, it was a possibility that he did, but also he was trying to get her under control, and she was playing too hard, I believe, and just causing too many problems, it seemed like.
Knights got dispossessed on the throw in and gave it back. The Guardians gave it back, but going to recycle from the Knights.
Bit of pressure coming in.
Yeah. That's good to see. Even the
Looks good,
subs are
though.
getting, and you can tell they practice too.
Oh, yeah.
That's great. Shot.
Kind of a
Number 30. It
not an
was
aggressive
a
shot.
little ambitious, but but when you see the subs even stay into the game plan, let's possess, play from the back. I mean, they're well coached.
John
Another
Paul
hit.
there with another shot.
And look, that's the we could have no. Thought we called a foul here, but maybe not.
No, maybe an injury though. No. Yeah, he says he's good. He says he's good to go. Well, no, he's kind of hobbling there. I guess he'll try to stay in.
He's given everything he's got to stay out there and still contribute, but give away.
Bit of a misplay from Avery Findley.
So
substitutions
number
coming on.
Coming in for
I believe this number
3, maybe.
It's the same girl they were trying to get on
Or
earlier.
5.
Number 5, yeah. Number 1, Shelby Wyatt coming in for Ellen LeBlanc.
There goes Fontenot's.
Fontenot's down again.
Yeah.
Here to our near side. He's crawling. It looks like he is in pain.
He tried that bicycle kick as well.
Trying to copy Jacques
Just
Fontenot.
now? Yeah.
Yeah, and landed awkwardly, just like.
Ball down the hill, by the way.
Yep, got that down. So looks like we got a bit of an army crawling
off the field.
Yep, that's interesting. Jacques Fontenot walking on. Now Jacques does have a yellow card on file, so he's gonna have to be careful with that. And Jean-Paul Hébert out. Yeah, had to get dragged off the field.
Dead man carry, huh?
I didn't want to say anything, but someone giggled, so I can't help it now.
Well, the camera wasn't on it.
Oh, perfect. Good attempted 1-2, or excuse me, give and go from the Knights. Looks like there's another substitution from the
26.
Knights.
Coming in for
That's
12.
Brock Caldwell is coming in for Genevieve Cowart, who was holding it down pretty strong back there in the defensive side.
It'll be fun tomorrow to see her. And
Here's number 8, Kaden Gallet breaking away. Very good work from
two players.
It'll be
the
fun
keeper. Yeah.
with her in the back tomorrow. And
Coleman. Was it? Or not Coleman.
No,
excuse
not
me.
Coleman, but
For the chef.
Turquoise.
Yeah, Turquoise.
Turquoise.
Yeah, that'll be a good matchup.
and even Haynes. Both those girls play up top for Chef. So that'll be a fun battle.
Well, that was a
turn.
very good turn by number 15, Peyton Candell. Tries to cross it, but not able to. It goes into the keeper's hands.
Just a little sloppy now toward the end, but I mean, trying to see it out.
It
see
is pretty
through.
much the second team that's in for the most part.
By my clock, I got about a minute left.
Okay.
Mark Cowart, the head coach for the Knights, getting a lot of his starters out and having a lot of his second team in.
That was a good shot.
Great shot by Enoch Abear
That's
from
gonna go out for a
distance.
corner.
Yeah,
That's not a bad save.
very good save from the keeper for the Guardians.
$15. Gonna take the corner.
Yep, Candell with the corner kick. It was a good foot on the ball. Wow, very good attempt.
A goal kick coming out.
Yep.
Looking at his watch.
Yeah, it looks like this may be it, folks.
Here's a whistle to his mouth.
Jacques Fontenot gonna try something here.
Give him the chance for the opportunity, but if it does, something don't materialize, he's gonna blow the whistle.
Well, he's still letting play go on, so we'll see what it goes, and it gets
Here
dumped
it
off pretty
comes.
quick by the
There it is.
Guardians.
All right. So seeds hold true. Number 1 seed advances to play the number 2 seeds. We'll have the championship match tomorrow. Will feature Southwest Louisiana Knights versus the Chef Patriots. And then the consolation match will be the John Paul, the Great Academy Guardians versus the...
Oh, dear. You're making me work for it here.
That's the Acadiana
Homeschool
Homeschool
Athletics.
Yep. So
the Commandos. Well, very well done by both teams. It was a good try. You know, that first half kept us really engaged, and it was getting close there.
I think Southwest showed the seeding that they were the number 1 seed.
Yeah,
I mean, you could see that the quality tactically and technically from them was pretty solid. But good effort from John Paul the Great.
4 goals for Silas Abear, 1 goal for Hannah Cowart, and 1 goal for Enoch Abear for the Knights, and 1 goal for John Paul Abear for the Guardians. We did have a red card on Lily Mae Fontenot, so we're not really sure about the rules on that yet, but we will pretty much try to find out tomorrow for you folks out there.
Well, enjoyed having everybody here. Good to see both of you up here. Now, who will be back tomorrow?
I will.
Matt.
Yes,
I'll be back. Nick will be in my place.
Oh,
the A-team. The A-team will be here tomorrow.
Did we do something to upset you to make you send Nick here tomorrow?
Oh, dear.
The wife's... Well,
I
I shouldn't say
understand
that.
that.
The wife's 50th birthday party tomorrow, so I've got
Applaud
to...
that. That's great, but why Nick?
Well,
we should have gotten Tom out here. I think Tom would have enjoyed it a lot more.
I don't know about that. No, anyway. But anyway, glad you were able to join us. Hope you've learned as much as I have going along through this process these last 2 games. Very knowledgeable guys that we have up here with Danny Clear and Matt Scalfano. Be back tomorrow. 3 games tomorrow. Again, 10, 12, and 2. Junior high. JV. Good gracious. See, I'm just all messed up on words. The JV championship first. Then the consolation prize, consolation game.
Consolation match.
Match. There we go. Not game, match. I'll get those right, too.
It's something.
And then the championship will be tomorrow at about 2 o'clock. Not expecting any more rain or lightning delays tomorrow. It looks like it's going to be clearing out.
Correct.
Matter of fact, weather was very kind to us this second match as well.
It was.
So, glad you all have joined us. And again, my name is Chuck Perkins, up here with Matt Scalfano and Danny Clear. We've enjoyed bringing you these ACEL Championship Coed Soccer Championships. I said that twice. But anyway, here at Louisiana Christian University on Wildcats Field. Y'all have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow right back here. Same bat time, same bat channel on YouTube. Have a good night. God bless.